This map we generate from unsupervised learning. So any class we can easily generate, and after making the class shape, we will set the label. So now we can see it create the total 25 classes, mainly 25 groups of similarity. Okay, but we don't know what types of class it's classified. We need to check it one by one, and we create the group name or group label. And there are a lot of uses for this type of unsupervised learning method, because sometimes you don't have any types of label data, or you don't have any types of ground truth data. So then we simply apply this type of technique and identify the classification. So you can see it create this, every color in it have the unique cluster number. So you can see this type of color, click on here, so it create the one kind of cluster number. So if you see cluster number is 22, so it's one kind of class, one kind of similarity of 22. So now I identify, suppose 22, what is that? So you simply check it, some it's a vegetation or others. Okay, and what types of vegetation, and you can also use it also for the crop types classification. Okay, so when we apply it, we can get the different crops have the different cluster number. Okay, we can get it. If you check this type of blue color, suppose I think it show the water body boundary, or what you can see this type of blue color. Okay, it's one kind of cluster number. Suppose I want to extract this one, just check it, this one, and if you check the cluster number is 0, so I work with that. So for that, simply just put at the 0. You can put any color. Suppose it's a red color, just on the put. So now I hope it show the another types of classes, I think, which indicating the water body area or group, this type of things. Let me zoom. So you can get this type of water body boundary. You find out from here. Water body boundary. So you can see the water body boundary. And also shows some road. Also you can see a road. Water body boundary. Also find out. Right. So you can see it create this type of group. Okay, and identify water body boundary. And this type of classification is not possible to create the supervised learning. Okay, so you want to identify, suppose, water body boundary using the supervised learning, it's not possible. But we can easily get this type of water body boundary. You can easily identify from this technique. Okay, and there's a lot of uses. Suppose some features are not we can also use it for segmentation or also object detection. Okay, we can easily get, you can see this type of boundary of river line. Also this is the water body lake boundary. It create. So not only for that, you also try to check other class also. So you can see it create the different cluster number. So further also check from here and identify the different types of classes. Okay, because every cluster, every pixel have a unique cluster number. Every pixel have a unique, it's class 4. So it's one kind of group of similarity. So you don't know what is that. So you just simply identify what is that, and then make the class or label. Okay, and also it present as a map. So it's very important. Suppose when you don't have any kinds of ground truth data, or you want to identify, or you want to classify something which is very difficult to work with supervised learning. Okay, so then it's also very helpful to get this type of result. And if you check, suppose you can see, I think it's a road. Locally, if you check this type of pixel, it create 18. So I want to display this type of one. So same way, just I change it 18 another code. So now it show you that all of this type of place where have the similarity of the 18 cluster. We find out. We find out this type of similarity. this type of pixel. Also, you can see this type of place. Just click on here. Cluster number 5. And check it all of 5 cluster. You find out this type of things. Number 4. And you can also export this type of map with the GOT file format, and further also march all of similar classes and also make the classification easily. Okay, so this is the way we simply apply the unsupervised learning method without label data, and we can easily classify from a satellite imagery. Okay. Okay, so any question you can ask me, please. Okay, any question? As well as, okay, so I'll just show you with another guide. Suppose how I can choose the cluster number. So I put the 25, but what is the method to choose the cluster number? So it's very important. Suppose k equal 3 to 5. When you apply for simple landscape, suppose not much different types of classes, simple landscape, we try to apply the 3 to 5. Again, suppose k value mainly number of cluster value, k mainly number of cluster value. Suppose 6 to 10. When you work with the complex urban or agriculture mix area. Mix. So you start a small number, and then increase gradually. So when you choose this, so this is the way. So you have to try this type of things, and further face any problem, then also inform me. In the meantime, I will send you all of recorded session. I'll send you the practice code. Okay. So anyone any question you can ask me. Otherwise, our session will be in here. Any question, please? Okay, I hope there is no question. So you also try to practice, and tomorrow, inshallah, at the same time we will meet and discuss about the 7th number class. Okay. In the meantime, if there is any problem, you can simply contact in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So inshallah, see you in the next day and discuss about the further topic. Have a good night. Bye.